Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as you can see in the title, I'm going to be talking about my language goals and my language study plan for the year of 2023. So let's just get right into it. This year, I honestly didn't make a lot of goals for the year. I just said French is going to be my main focus language. I have my Notion opened up, by the way. I really need to focus on French this year because it's going to be very important for family things. So that's why I'm going to be focusing a lot on French this year. And then my secondary languages would be Korean and Spanish. And then every other language is tertiary, which means I'm not going to put too much importance on them. But I do want to get serious about language learning this year. Like get a study plan down and how language learning works best for me. And also just be able to actually be able to listen and speak and write in these languages. And that's my biggest goals for this year. For French, I would say I'm an A1 B2 right now, because there are things that I can talk about. There are also things that I can understand when spoken to me about, but I would not be able to respond in French. I would like to end the year at B1 B2 level French. I think it's very possible by the end of this year to be there. That's my current goal. For Mexican Spanish, so right now for Mexican Spanish, I'd also say I'm like a A2 B1 level-ish. Like I understand a lot, but when it comes to speaking, I do have trouble speaking, but I'm gonna be working on it this year, and I would like to be at like a B2 level by the end of the year. And then for Korean, right now, like I said in my last video, if you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and watch that. But in my last video, I mentioned that I believe that I am B2 level Korean now, and I still believe that. I would love to take TOEIC, but I have no reason to take it. But who knows? Maybe I'll take it just for the sake of knowing where I am. Right now, I'm focusing more on just getting to fluency. I don't see myself like having to study a lot. I see myself more having to consume content in this language and actually putting output in this language, and we'll talk about that later. For Japanese is another language that I don't know much in, but I am gonna say that I'm on the A1 level right now, and I would like to get to maybe A2 B1 by the end of the year. I think it's very possible if you work it out correctly, so that's where I want to be. And then I put Hindi on here. Hindi, I don't know anything in Hindi right now, so right now I'm just gonna get to like an A1 A2 level in Hindi. And then Thai, Italian, Vietnamese, Arabic, and Hindi actually are like my non-stressed languages. So these languages I will take seriously, but they're not like languages I'm gonna be like super upset if I don't get to my goal by the end of the year. That's why I'm making it like just get to A1, get to A2, that's it. So I think this year, I think I'm learning, 9 languages. That's so exciting. I'm very excited for learning languages. What I just spoke about was basically my yearly goals. Like I don't have anything for the year that I have to accomplish by the end of the year, because I wanted to break them down more into quarter goals. So the first quarter is my goals for January through March, and I have written down a lot here, so I'm just gonna go quickly through it so you guys can know what I'm planning on doing for the next 3 months. I'd say 3, we count this month, right? So one thing I really want to do this next 3 months is spend 2 hours studying languages. I already made my schedule for school, so I know exactly what kind of days I will have, and with that I know that I can at least dedicate 2 hours each day to languages. And so that's why I said I'm going to be studying for 2 hours at least, and those languages will be determined by my study calendar. I'll show you guys the study calendar in a second. Another goal I have is post Twitter voice notes at least 4 times a week in different languages. I feel like Twitter voice notes is a fun way to like put output without having like to have a conversation with someone. So Twitter voice notes is a great way to just share what you're doing in those languages, and then have people either like respond back or help you by giving you corrections and stuff like that. So that's why I want to do that. I want to do it 4 times a week at least in different languages. Number 3 is start learning Hindi. I actually started a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday, I forgot. I started learning the vowels, and now I have to go back and learn the rest of the vowels. There are 12 vowels, and I'm pretty sure like 36 consonants. So I'm learning the 12 vowels first. I'm gonna get those down packed and then go into the consonants. But by the end of this quarter, I should know about 40 words out of the 1,000 most common words, and like basic readings. So like how to say hello, goodbye, how are you, stuff like that. The next goal I have is to make a list of 2 videos per target language to dissect in the month of February. So for this month, I'm gonna be studying out of books, out of like websites, grammar notes, vocabulary, stuff like that. And then next month, I want to study out of media. So I'll make a list of either a show, an episode of a show, or 2 YouTube videos, which I prefer 2 YouTube videos because it's more natural speaking. And then I will dissect them. I will learn like almost every vocab word that's in it that I don't know, every grammar point that's in it that I don't know, shadowing, all that jazz. So that's what I'm thinking right now for the month of February. Just do that, and then I'll spend a week on each target language. So if it goes into March, I won't be upset. It's a fun way to learn. And then for number 5, I would like to take a placement test for each of my target languages. Obviously, there are ones that I know I'm not anywhere yet, but like Spanish, French, and Korean Korean. I can try to find a placement test online that's pretty accurate. And then my next goal is to seriously take some time to record videos in these languages. I have tried to record videos. Like, I have a lot of failed videos on my SD card where I tried to speak in different languages and it just didn't work out because I didn't think they were entertaining enough, or I didn't like say enough for it to be a video. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I was watching Anna Link's video last night. She was like, it's okay to plan stuff, plan vocab words you're gonna use. If you have to learn a couple vocab words before, if you know what the topic is, stuff like that. It's okay to plan the video before you do it. And that was my problem. I wanted to be all natural. Like, oh, I just picked up the camera and boom. But these are not my native languages. Even now, I had to like plan like the structure of this video, and I barely did, to be honest. But I had to like at least know what I wanted to do before I said something. So it's okay to plan for these languages. I'm speaking to myself again. In Korean for this quarter, I would like to do 1 to 2 videos. In Spanish, I would love to make one video in Spanish. French, 1 to 2 videos. Since it's gonna be my main focus, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time learning French, and so I think I should be able to make at least 1 or 2 videos in French this year, even if it's like a 3-minute vlog of me speaking in French about whatever. At least I did it. And then Haitian Creole as well, so I would like to share that in this channel. It's part of my language journey. And then the next goal is to talk to 2 natives, at least 2 natives in French and Spanish, because for French and Spanish it's easier to find natives to talk to than Korean and Japanese. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And then that's why I said to talk to 2 Korean learners or more online, because Korean language are fun to talk to, and even though we're both still learning, it's really fun to just speak the language that we're learning. And then number 9, maybe take an italki lesson. I have never taken an italki lesson. I see people do it all the time on TikTok and on YouTube, but maybe I should take one. Maybe it would really help. And I would probably take one for Korean so I can get my speaking skills up, but maybe also French and Spanish. Who knows? I'm still trying to figure out how this italki thing works, so if you have any tips for me, let me know. And then number 10. So before the end of this quarter, I would like to translate an il drama or a web drama all on my own and then check the subtitles later when they're uploaded. So I'll just choose my favorite episode of an il drama or a web drama that I finished watching, and then try to translate it on my own, and then check the subs later when it's published on Wiki or if it's already there. And then this way I can get some good listening practice as well as writing practice, and just see where I lack in vocabulary, stuff like that. I might try in Spanish with like a YouTube video. For Japanese, I've been forgetting how some hiraganas sound, so I need to get those down pat. And then posting progress reels on my Insta, so I'm gonna try to post everything that I do on my Insta so I can keep myself motivated. I used to do this with notebooks when I was younger. I used to have like notebooks where I'd write down things and then look back at it and be like, oh my god, remember when I used to write like that? Or remember, oh my god, you remember when I had to look up how to say 안녕하세요 in Korean? Like, that's so wild. So yeah, it keeps me motivated when I see stuff like that, and so I'm gonna start doing that on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed my Instagram, you should totally go ahead and do so. And then last but not least, have fun. I need to have fun with these languages. I don't want to burn out, so if there's like a day where I really feel like no studying for me, I cannot do this, I'm gonna take that day off, because this hobby should not be stressing me out. So that's basically it, and this is what my Notion looks like. I use a physical planner instead of like Notion sometimes. So yeah, there's a lot of editing that needs to go into this Notion, but this is what I have so far. It's been working out thus far for me. So obviously I'll keep you guys updated as I go. And as for my goals and study plan, this is really it. I feel like it's gonna be a great year for languages, and I'm very excited. If you have any language plans of your own that you would like to share, let me know in the comments below. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck with your languages for this year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.